Next up, we're going to interview some of the politicians who have been paving the way here. And I already told you, I'm a little nerdy girl. I like talking to my politicians. So Dirk Voss, I would love to have you come up and share your story with me. And I remember actually reading a little bit about you earlier. So I'm excited. Yeah. Well, welcome. Oh, we'll let you get mic'd up first.
Right here? Does that work? Okay. Can you hear me? All right, perfect. Or does this... I don't know. Is this working?
This looks good.
Is this working? I don't know. I'll leave that. So, you're from Long Beach?
I'm from Long Beach.
Well, so am I, born and raised there.
That's
great. I knew I liked it.
What high school?
Wilson.
There we go.
Hey, there we go.
Right.
Okay.
Go
as soon as you said Long Beach, it got cooler in here all of a sudden with all that. Yeah, I guess we'll use this because this is city's working. So I was elected to City Council of Desert Hot Springs in November 2024. There's a lot of new faces here. My history with the cannabis industry started in 2015 when I was on the Planning Commission, and we were one of the first cities in the state of California that approved cannabis for our city. The city of Desert Hot Springs was almost on the verge of bankruptcy. And then we approved it, and we approved a certain number of dispensaries and cultivation. And with that, then we approved, I became chairman of our planning commission, was a huge advocate. Matter of fact, I'd go into the grocery store and I'd even have people, why do you keep approving those cannabis places? And like I told them is that, number one, the land that they're building on is land now that's worth nothing. But once they build, we're going to have infrastructure, we're going to have an industrial zone, we're going to have jobs, we're going to have tax money, and we're going to be able to have properties that are entitled. And maybe not all of them got built, but enough did get built that for a long time, and especially during COVID's period, the cannabis industry is what kept us through. And while other cities had $4, $5, $6 million deficits, our city had $500,000. And it was because of the cannabis industry, and because our city said we want to work with the cannabis industry. And I think we did a really good job. One of the things we've done this last year is we lowered our retail tax from 10% to 5%. We've lowered our we lowered taxes, right? I mean, come on, let's give us a hand for that.
We love that.
Government lowering taxes, right? That's an oxymoron. But we also lowered our cultivation tax down. I think what happened at the time is there was kind of a race to the top because all these cities thought they were going to get all this money from cannabis, and no one really knew what was going to happen with the industry and how it was going to go and how the state was going to go. And so they did these high numbers of tax rates. And then they realized, this wasn't very good. And then some cities based a lot of that funding on long-term expenditures, and they got themselves in trouble. What we did is we put money aside in reserves, and we kept it this way. And because we incrementally used it, it was easy for us to transition. We knew we were going to take a hit, but we also didn't lose our cultivation. And when we did lose a cultivation facility, it wasn't because of what we were doing, it was because of the management, or it might have been because of what the industry's doing externally. We know that there's an illicit market. We know that there's hemp. We know there's these competition things that are going on out there. And so what we've tried to be is to be friendly to the industry and have our door open and to have these conversations and be present. As you see, there's Councilmember Ron from Palm Springs and ourselves. I'm not sure if there's any other elected officials here.
We have staff.
We have staff. We got a couple staff. We got city manager. We got code person. Okay. We got Jocelyn from the city. So we have a few of the staff people. But one of the things to take a look at, though, is you still only got 2 elected officials here. And what does that tell you? It tells you that a lot of elected officials are afraid to stand in support of cannabis. They're afraid to be here. They don't want their pictures taken. They don't want the video taken. They don't want to be aligned with it. They'll tell you it. They'll vote at the podium, but they won't come and show their face. And I know this happens everywhere because I've been around. I go to these different conferences. I've been to the Hall of Flowers. I've been to MJ Biz. I go to these things, and it's very interesting how little elected officials you do. And those that do show up, one, they don't care what people think. And two, they're there to support a new industry that became a legitimate industry that's producing jobs, producing high-tech equipment and efficiency and operating in what they're doing with that, which we're very happy to be a part of. And we knew that some of our cultivators weren't going to be successful. We knew that. But what we did is, because of the way the buildings were designed, we have one building that they ended up, they went out of business, and that building is now a solar panel recycling plant. So we had to reuse. This is expected.
Yeah.
That's going to happen. That's all part of that. And so, but at the other time, we knew some would sell and some would merge. And so from the city of Desert Hot Springs, I can tell you that we're very proud to be here. We're proud to be partners with you. We're proud to have you be a part of us. Whatever city you're in, you're part of the industry as a family. You're all part of this. We take it very serious. When you are going to be in our town, it looks like Saturday, I think is when you're going to get cabbage and those, which is going to be wonderful. Please take a chance, drive through the industrial area if you haven't been over there, kind of do a tour. But also, visit one of our spas, enjoy the spa for a couple hours. After the hike, I think there's a hike somewhere in India you guys got a couple of these things. So you got these, but I think getting the chance to do that would be great for you. I'm always available. I'll leave some cards with Scott, and it's got my cell number, my personal cell, and my email address. And, feel free to reach out if you have any questions, whether it's city related or not. We'll do what we can to help you. And that's it.
Thank you so much.